Hello, beautiful people. I'm really excited. Today I'm going to do something very different. And I'm going to start doing this. So I use Oracle cards and tarot cards as a guidance system. It's a way that I speak to spirit, and I cannot tell you the comfort that it gives me, the guidance that it gives me, and to know that we are not alone in this world, that we do have a family of light that supports us in this journey. And it's so comforting to know that we are not alone. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to start doing this regularly, is I'm going to pull a card from different decks. And if you're listening to this video, it means that this message is for you, because there's no accidents, there's no coincidence. It has to be for you. So the deck that I'm going to use today is this one, which is Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light deck. It's a really beautiful deck. And the reason that I bought this deck was I was in the hills in Adelaide visiting a German town called Handorf, which is just truly beautiful if you're ever in South Australia. It's really gorgeous. And I went into this shop and said, oh, today I want to buy a new card deck. I wonder which one I'm going to buy. And as soon as I saw this, I knew it was going to be this one. And the reason being is, can you see those roses there on the card deck at the bottom? I was wearing a t-shirt that had that exact picture on the t-shirt. So then I knew, okay, this is mine. And I love this one. This particular card deck, I live in my Melbourne home. So I live in both Adelaide and Melbourne, primarily Adelaide. I come to Melbourne every month, but I have card decks in both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a card from this beautiful, I love these colors. See the beautiful colors? I'm going to choose a card, and the message is going to be for you. So I wonder what the message is going to be. So I was never one of these people that ever used cards, ever. I used to think it was just all fluff, and like, that's just not me. I'm not that person. I'm way more logical than that. But I tell you what, it's just when you know, you know. When you feel the energy of the cards, you feel it. Like, it can't be mistaken. It's a feeling of love that just goes through your body. And the messages are always profound, and they always are exactly what I needed to hear in that moment. So let's check out, what is it? What is it? What card am I going to pull out? So if a card falls out, that's the card. Otherwise, make sure that you do a shuffle. So I'm going to ask the question, what message do the people out there need to hear today? What message do the people out there need to hear today? So what message do you need to hear today? Whatever it is, it's going to be perfect, and it's just going to be profound. So here's the card deck. I'm going to choose from the top. You can choose from the top, you can choose from the bottom, you can choose from the middle, but it's going to be profound, and you will know that you are not alone, because this message is going to be for you. I love it. I'm going to show you the picture. How gorgeous is that? So it's Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So now what happens is you go to this little book, which gives you the description. But what I would suggest that you do first, if you do start using cards, is just look at the card and what speaks to you about the card, that it is happening. This is a very hopeful card, that no matter what's going on in your life, heaven on earth is happening. There's no doubt about it. Our consciousness is expanding, and as it's expanding, we are creating heaven on earth. Now, this is the thing that's coming to me before I read this book and before I read this description, is that at this point in time, this is what's coming to me in terms of the message that I need to share with you, that you have a choice. You have a choice as to whether you choose heaven on earth or whether you choose fear and destruction. What do you choose? I know what I choose, because Whatever you choose, that's the reality that you will be living in. So if you choose to buy into the fear stories, if you choose to take sides in a war, if you choose, I stand with Israel or I stand with Palestine, then you're creating division. That's not heaven and earth. That's creating sides. It even reminds me of, I don't have Netflix, but I was interested to restart my membership yesterday and to check out the latest season of Selling Sunset. And it's incredible that grown women are saying things like, well, because you said that to someone else, we don't have a relationship. Like, seriously, so much division, so much hate, so much anger, so much screaming, so much no one's listening to what anyone else is saying, no kindness, no compassion. It's all about how amazing we look in these outfits, but there's no depth to us. There's no heart. There's no, it's all about division. It's all about how much better I am than you. So that's not heaven on earth. Heaven on earth is where we are kind, where we are compassionate, where we are forgiving, where we are loving. And so where do you choose to live? I choose to live on heaven on earth. And that's why I am living on heaven on earth. It's already here. It's already happening. And so that's what it means for me. For me is it's already here. It's already happening. Let me just see if there's something else that I can quickly say from the book itself. I'm just going to read a paragraph rather than all of it. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now. Whoa, how appropriate is this? But you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It's closer than you think. And while at times you may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land. And he goes on and on. So it just confirms what I said and what was coming to me, that we are not alone. We are held and guided by spirit. As I say that, I have these goosebumps all down my hands and down my arms, which just makes me feel the love that surrounds me right now, and how beautiful it is to know that. Like at this moment in this house, I am physically alone, but I know that I'm not alone. And how beautiful is it to know that I'm not alone? It's just so comforting to know that I don't have to do this life by myself. I'm always going to be protected. I'm always going to be taken care of. I can follow the joy. I can follow my heart, and everything is exactly the way it needs to be. So choose heaven on earth with your actions, with who you are, with what you do. Listen to people. Give compassion, give kindness. Open your heart. So this felt really good today for me. It felt like it really resonated because I do draw cards every single day. I draw oracle cards. Sometimes I draw tarot cards when I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. But other than that, I draw different types of oracle cards. And today, like I said, I drew from this beautiful pack, Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light. And so, yeah, please share this message and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be drawing more cards because it really felt like this resonated with me, like to pull a card for you, to give you my opinion about what it actually means and to connect in with what I feel is being shared with me. Right? Sending you so much love. Let's create heaven on earth together. See you later.